Hello students, in our third session we will be discussing questions 41 to 60. So we will move to question number 41. The declaration of dividend at AGM is an item of ordinary business. So in this question two statements are given, statement 1 and statement 2. So statement 1 says that declaration of dividend at AGM is an item of ordinary business. Number 2, a company may pay dividend in proportion to the amount paid upon shares if company is so authorized by board. So we know that statement 1 is correct. The declaration of dividend at AGM is an item of ordinary business. But in statement 2, this is a confusing question. Like, company may pay dividend in proportion to amount paid upon shares. That is explained in regulation 83. So that is if the company is so authorized by articles, not by board. So this statement is actually wrong. This is a very confusing statement. So the answer is only statement 1 is correct. So this is regulation 83 of table F, then section 51. Okay, so the wrong element in this question is board of directors. Actually, it has to be if the company is so authorized by articles of association, because it is given in regulation 83 of table F. Right. Question 42. This is also from dividend. If a company fails to transfer the unpaid or unclaimed dividend to unpaid dividend account, the company shall be liable to pay interest. So this is a very simple question. So this is explained in section 124 of Companies Act. So if the company fails to transfer unpaid or unclaimed dividend to unpaid dividend account or UDA, company will be liable to pay interest at the rate of 12%. Question number 43. A class action application. We know that class action application is coming under section 245 of Companies Act. May be made on the ground that management or conduct of affairs of company are being conducted in a manner prejudicial to interest of company, interest of members or depositors, either A or B, interest of directors or customers. So it is interest of company or interest of members or depositors. So our answer will be option C. So this is section 245 of Companies Act, which is coming under prevention of oppression and mismanagement. 44. No person shall hold office as chairperson of IRDA after he has attained the age of 65 years. Okay. For members, the age given is 62 years. So for chairperson, the maximum age limit will be 65 years. Question 45. The life insurance policy cannot be called in question after expiry of 3 years. So this is also section 45. Question number is 45. Section is also 45. Okay. So policy, life insurance policy cannot be called in question after expiry of 3 years from date of issue, date of commencement of risk, date of revival or date of rider, whichever is later. Then 46, a banking company cannot engage in purchase and selling of bonds, scrips or other forms of securities on behalf of others. This is actually allowed kind of business. Section 6 explains that. Negotiating of loans and advances, that is also allowed. Buying, selling or bartering of goods. Actually this is explained clearly in section 8 that banking company cannot undertake this business. So the answer will be option C. Undertaking and executing trust is also given in section 6 as allowed kind of business. Okay, so our answer will be option C. RBI is empowered to appoint additional directors on the board of banking company. The number of additional directors shall not exceed. So this is section 36 AB of Banking Regulation Act. So the tenure is given in that section. Tenure is 3 years. That can be, or the directors appointed under section 36AB can be given additional tenure of 3 years extra. But the question here is number of additional directors. It is not given in the question. But there is a chance of getting confused in this question, and we may write the answer as B. Actually, the answer is none of this, because under section 36AB, the provision related to number of additional directors appointment is not given. So the answer, right answer is none of this. Question 48. A person resident in India, PRI. So this is related to FEMA 99. Person resident in India may hold, own, transfer or invest in foreign currency, security or any immovable property situated outside India if such currency, security or property was acquired, held or owned by such person when he was resident outside India or inherited from a person who was resident outside India. So our option will be, our answer will be option D. 49. The provisions of CSR shall apply to company including foreign company. So the provisions of CSR explains that under section 135, section 135 explains CSR committee will be applicable to company which satisfies either of any 3 conditions in the preceding financial year. So net worth of 500 CR or above, turnover of 1000 CR or above, net profit of 5 CR or above. But that option is not given in A, B or C. So the answer will be none of this. Question 50. OPC shall file financial statement and other documents within 180 days from the close of financial year. For other companies, filing of financial statement and other documents is coming under section 137. So that will be related to AGM. But if for one person company, there is no requirement for holding AGM because only one member is there. So the provision related to OPC will be 180 days from the close of financial year. 51. A person shall not be disqualified for appointment as an auditor if his relative holds any security in the company of dash not exceeding dash. So that is face value which is not exceeding rupees 1 lakh. Question 52. Tie-in arrangement includes any agreement requiring purchaser of goods as a condition of purchase to purchase some other goods. So this is under Competition Act 2002. Question from Competition Act 2002. Okay. Relevant product market which is given in section 2 clause T of Competition Act 2002, which is related to abuse of dominance. Relevant product market means market comprising of all products and services which are regarded as interchangeable or substitutable by the consumer by reason of characteristics is there, price is there, intended use is there. So we will be having the answer as any of this or all of this. 54. If there is any special reason, dash may grant extension up to dash to foreign company for filing balance sheet and profit and loss account. So for extension of profit and loss account and balance sheet of foreign company will be given by ROC and the period will be for 3 months. Question 55. Adjudicating authority may allow the withdrawal of application admitted under section 7, 9 or 10 on an application made by applicant with the approval. So this is section 12A of Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code 2016. Okay. For withdrawal of an application, approval of 90% of voting share of committee of creditors is required. 56. Resignation submitted by the director to the company shall be effective from the date from when it is accepted by board, option 1, when it is received by company, number 2, from the date specified by the director in the notice of resignation. So it will be when it is received by company or from the date specified by the director in the notice of resignation, whichever is later. So our answer will be option D. Where a scheme of merger or amalgamation is proposed in accordance with the provisions of section 233, which is related to fast track merger, notice shall be issued by transferor company or companies and transferee company to registrar and official liquidators. So both A and B. Okay, so this is under chapter 15, compromise, arrangement and amalgamation. A person cannot be appointed as MD, whole-time director or manager if he is below the age of, this is section 196, subsection 3, disqualification of MD, whole-time director or manager. So the age is 21 years. So a person below 21 years or the person who has attained 70 years will be disqualified from becoming MD, whole-time director or manager. Question 59. Provisions of chapter 14, which is consisting of section 206 to 229 of Companies Act, shall be applicable to foreign companies. So this is also explained in section 228 of Companies Act. Okay, so the same provision is given in section 384 also. So in foreign company, the chapter related to foreign company, companies incorporated outside India, 384 explains the provisions which are applicable to foreign company. Specifically in chapter 14, it is given that all the provisions of chapter 14 is applicable to foreign company. Okay, so we are moving to question number 60. Any director who intends to participate in the meeting through VC or OAVM, other audiovisual means, shall intimate about such participation at the beginning of calendar year, and such declaration will be valid for 1 year. So this is calendar year and 1 year. So this is option B. Okay, so these are the 20 questions for the day. So we will be coming up with question number 61 to 80 in the next session. Okay, thank you all, take care and all the best.